Beautiful Friday morning for you. Taking a live look outside from Live Cam. It's time to get up, San Antonio.
Live from KSAT 12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
Again, good morning. 6 a.m. August the 16th.
That's right. We're feeling good on a Friday. Thank you very much for starting your morning out with us. Hey, NISD, this is your last weekend of freedom here because it is a big back to school day coming up on Monday.
Plus, there's a new statewide system that tracks and monitors the security checks at local schools. So that's something very important we'll get into later on.
Definitely. But first, we want to start with the Bernie Little League and a huge first win last night in the Little League World Series. So let's get you right to those highlights. Bernie was taking on Newtown, Pennsylvania. Love that ballpark out there, and the Little Leaguers from Bernie dominated thanks to the long ball. Love to hear that sound right there. Top of the fourth inning, starting pitcher Caden Guffey hits a rocket to left field. Solo shot, and it's 3-0 Bernie, and they are not done. Top of the fifth right now. Bases loaded for Cole Newson, and he empties the bases with a grand slam to left center field. Bernie leading this thing 8-0 later in the fifth. Doc Mogford, another big one here, adds more with a big fly to left field, and it is fair, and it is gone. Bernie rolls to a 9-0 big win here. Relief pitcher Julian Hurst had 10 strikeouts in 4 innings. Bernie will not play again until Monday night versus the winner of Northwest versus Southeast.
So you know,
congrats to those guys.
Had to rock the dress today, man. Had to rock the orange for my boys.
I
it was
see
very
that,
exciting
yes,
watching
very
them.
Nice. Yep.
I wonder how many of those kiddos we're going to see in the major leagues one of these days.
Right?
Doc Mogford.
Doc Mogford.
This has an MLB name,
Yep.
I feel like. We'll see. Speaking of baseball, take a look at this. Out at the Missions game last night, or the Flying Chocolates, if you will. Great shot there, celebrating the team, looking good. And yeah, if you're heading out to the baseball games, know that it is going to be pretty toasty. But thankfully, you get good shade there once the games get started, and there's a nice breeze out there at the stadium. So go check them out. 81 degrees this morning, 88 degrees 11 a.m., 97 at 2 p.m. We top out at 101 today. Mostly sunny skies, and that heat index will be up around 105 or so. We do have more trivia today. I know you guys are pumped about this. We'll bring that to you here in just a little bit, guys.
Wait for that, Justin. All right, your traffic authority right now. TransGuide traffic cameras, 35, 37 downtown area. Things looking okay. Seeing a lot more people on the roads as we start our 6 o'clock hour. 35 southbound Pat Booker Road, northeast side. We do have a main lane block there due to a stalled vehicle. Let's go and check in with our photojournalist extraordinaire, Alex Gomez. He's on the ground for us. Happy Friday, Alex. How are things looking out there?
RJ, happy Friday. I am driving to the south side commute. This is going to be 35 southbound near Division. Downtown traffic was looking all right. Good morning, RJ. Good morning, San Antonio. And good morning, Bernie. RJ, I was watching that game last night. I turned it off like around the bottom of the fifth because I had to go to bed for work.
Right.
They're killing it out there, RJ.
Yeah, they are doing big things out there. Offense and defense. Again, big win there for the Bernie Little League as they continue their quest for that World Series. Thank you very much, Alex, as he checks things out on the south side of town. All right, moving on to our top story that's been trending for a while now on KSAT.com. We are learning more about the mother and stepfather who were arrested earlier this week in connection with the death of their 12-year-old daughter.
Our Devin Karp is following the situation. He joins us live right now from the studio with more details.
Yeah, Jaffney, RJ, we've learned this isn't the first time the mother and stepfather have had run-ins with the law. Now, records show that Atacama County Sheriff's Office visited their home at least 3 separate times, a home where 12-year-old Miranda Sips was injured last week. She died on Monday. Now, in March, deputies were called out to the home for a welfare check after a female was seen with scratches. And then in November, the Jordanton Elementary School called CPS to report marks on a child. And on Monday, the girl's mother, Denise Balbaneda, and stepfather, Gerald Gonzalez, were charged with injury to a child by omission. Now, we're still learning that Jordanton ISD says they're providing more resources to its staff and students to help them cope with the little girl's death. RJ and Jaffney.
Thank you very much, Devin, for that update. As students return to the classroom, we also want to let you know about a new statewide system that tracks and monitors security checks at local schools. This system is called Sentinel. It's a uniform system that schools use to report and store their safety and security checks and assessments. So KSAT reached out to 18 school districts across the San Antonio area to see if they set up accounts. 5 told us that they were set up on the system, like Northeast ISD and Alamo Heights ISD, while others saying that they are actually just waiting for more information before they activate their portals. Sentinel is available to all schools in Texas for free. Families and students do not have access to this portal.
Also want to remind you, tune in to GMSA every morning for all of your back to school coverage on Monday. We're going to be live from Northside ISD and Southwest ISD for another special edition of Good Morning San Antonio. Have lots of special stories planned for that day. Also, get this, Somerset ISD also returning to class on Monday.
Educator of the Month, brought to you by First Mark Credit Union.
All right, we got a lot of our teachers and staff also returning, so we want to remind you that we are continuing those nominations for this school year for our Educator of the Month series. Each month, one special educator will be recognized for the work that he or she does and will get a $500 Visa gift card from First Mark Credit Union.
And this isn't just for the teachers. We already have told you, it can be anybody, a bus driver that's made a difference, a custodial worker, a cafeteria worker, anyone making that difference at your school. Scan that QR code on your screen and nominate your favorite educator for a chance to win right now.
And of course, we are getting ready for our 3rd annual KSAT Pigskin Classic game this year. The game will be played for a good cause. The game between Bernie, shout out again to Bernie,
yes,
and Piper will also be the Peanut Butter Bowl.
So the Peanut Butter Bowl is a fundraiser that collects jars of peanut butter and financial donations to support local food pantries. And KSAT community is excited to be a part of that at this year's Pigskin Classic.
Yeah, this is a huge effort here. And the cool thing is that you don't even have to be at the game to help them out. You can do it from home. Just scan the QR code that you see on your screen. It will take you directly to the online donation form. You can choose which team you'd like to donate on behalf of, either the Bernie Greyhounds or the Piper Warriors.
School with the most money gets the bragging rights, but that's not it. More importantly, the money will go to benefit 2 local food pantries, Hill Country Daily Bread and the Boulevardy Food Pantry. You can find more information at ksatcommunity.com. And don't forget, join us on that Thursday, August the 29th for the KSAT Pigskin Classic game. We're going to be live and having a great time with you guys.
Absolutely there. So before we go to break, a Southside family and pet-friendly spot is coming back. After 5 months of remodeling, Brewster's Backyard Ice House on Pleasanton Road will reopen once again. The restaurant says that the community can still expect to see popular events and will create new traditions in this new updated setting.
Happening later today, travelers waiting to hop on a plane at the San Antonio International Airport will see a petting zoo as part of the Summer of Fun events. A calf, we got a donkey, and then a goat. It's going to be there live from 1 to 2 p.m. this afternoon in Terminal B, baggage claim area. So if you're visiting the petting zoo, please submit your pictures on KSAT Connect on KSAT.com. We would love to see them.
Yes, and a great idea there to have that petting zoo out there. Maybe get you feeling good on a Friday before you head out on
all
a
that
flight.
stress is released from you when you see a little cute animal.
Right. 6:08 right now, 80 degrees outside.
Up next on GMSA, RJ got to ride the bus with the best school bus driver in the state. We also will check if RJ passed the test or not. If he took out all the cones, we don't know when he takes the wheel of a Northeast ISD school bus. And right now, let's look outside. You guys know how I feel about Friday mornings. It's time to get up, get your day started the right way. Thanks for waking up with us on GMSA. And of course, stay safe out there. 6:12 on your Friday morning. Good morning. Northeast ISD is already back in class for the new school year, and the bus drivers are hitting the streets every day to get the kids to and from school. I'm actually very excited about this story.
Okay, yes. Well, earlier this week, we introduced you to Phil Purvis. He is the reigning Texas school bus rodeo champion. And get this, he put my skills, quote my skills there, to the test and let me test drive one of the NEISD school buses. So are you ready for your first day of school?
Ready.
It's not every day that you get to ride with the best school bus driver in the state, but I got behind the wheel with NEISD bus driver Phil Purvis.
Let's get that seatbelt on. Put your foot on the brake and give your full up turn to the left before you roll.
Full turn to the left.
Hand over hand. Keep going.
And Phil showed me what it takes to be the best.
Oh my Lord. Now put it in drive if you will. Turn full lock the other direction to the right. Turn left. You're going to do a U-turn. Spin that wheel like you need it.
We started with straight line driving and turning in between cones. I gotta tell you, this bus felt like a spaceship.
Keep in mind, any adjustments you make here are baby adjustments. Don't be perfect.
Shocked that I made it through. Now it's time to reverse in an alleyway and not run into any cones. This was not an easy thing to do.
On a full lock turn to the left. See that first cone SLS? Right there. Almost there. Keep going. And don't stop. Okay, you went past the big one.
First time for everything. No deductions. I have not taken a driving test since I was 16 years old. Oof, that was a tough one. Oh wait, we're not done?
Stop right there. Stop. See your backfire? It's almost even backfire.
Time for the dreaded parallel parking test.
Now 2 full turns. 1, 2. You got straight tires. I like what you were doing there. Slow down. Perfect.
Perfect? Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I survived the course and avoided all cones, all thanks to Phil's coaching. More difficult than what I expected, but yeah. No, great teaching here. Phil, Northeast ISD, this is the man right here. Thank you, sir.
So one of the backstories, you say he had to remind you what your left was.
Yeah, there was one clip there. We didn't show it, but he was like, turn to your left, and I turned into obviously in the wrong turn. He was like, your other left, and I was like, oh, okay, oh my God. Yeah, Phil, yeah, I did panic a little bit. There was a lot of pressure in there. Thank God that school bus had AC because I was sweating a little bit.
Listen, I've seen you drive through the parking lot, so I think this might be an improvement.
I would say so. All thanks to Phil Purvis. Yeah, again, big shout out to all of our school bus drivers out there taking the kids to and from school. Yes, good stuff out there. Yeah. That was a nice one, Justin. Speaking of the roads right now, your traffic authority. Traffic there, 281 at Donella Drive, on the north side of town. Things looking pretty good there. 90 Meadow Creek, west side. Traffic moving along both directions pretty well there as well. Okay, not Justin. Okay, Alex Gomez. He is in Drive Cam this morning for us. Alex, how are things looking out there on a Friday morning?
Well, they're pretty smooth right now, RJ. Good morning. This is going to be on the west side, 410 northbound, right before Highway 90. No issues here. And I just came from downtown. Downtown traffic still looking very good. But later tonight, it might be even busier. Journey's going to be at the Alamo Dome. RJ, just a lonely girl living in a lonely world.
Okay, now you're talking Japanese.
I hope you have your tickets, RJ.
Going anywhere.
Wow. All right, we need to get you all out to karaoke. For sure.
I love
karaoke night with GMSA. Let's set that up.
Notice RJ and I did not say a word. We did not sing at all.
I know the lyrics,
you got
but
us
I can't
going,
even compare to Jaff.
That was impressive.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's from the guts.
Love it. Jaffney, what's your favorite day of the week?
I would say Friday.
That's correct.
Obviously.
That's the correct answer. And that brings us to our trivia question today. Okay. The day of the week, Friday. What is it named after? Is it A, a volcano, B, a planet, C, an animal, or D, a person?
Friday.
Good one here.
Friday.
Is there any sort of Latin origin to this at all?
You're on the right track.
Okay.
Yes.
Friday.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Seems like it could be a good person or a planet.
Okay.
I'm going to go volcano. You know, it seems kind of the most out there.
That might be it, though.
Yeah.
What is it?
It is a planet.
Oh, my.
Wow, very nice.
So you were right.
I'm half right.
Jack is doing amazing with these trivia
And
questions.
RJ was on the right track here because it's named after Venus. The days of the week in the Roman times were named after the sun, the moon, and the visible planets. So think Spanish.
Okay.
Lunes on Monday,
Yep.
named after the moon, right? Miércoles, Mars, and so on.
You know that makes sense now.
But when they translated it to English, Venus was known as Frigg's star. I think I'm saying that right. So then that somehow turned into Friday.
Okay.
In the Anglo-Saxon, whenever they named it after this star. So anyway, kind of a roundabout way, but it is named after a planet.
I love that. I love these
That
fun
makes sense,
facts,
man.
Dustin.
Yeah.
Vietnamese.
Vietnamese.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is named after Venus. See?
Ah.
See? Uh-huh. Hey, we're making connections here. I feel good about it. 102 today, or yesterday is where we ended up. 102 in Uvalde, 104 Carrizo Springs, 106 in Del Rio. And so the heat was really on. I have no reason to believe that we won't be right back there again today. The forecast calls for temperatures to be right around 91 noontime. We'll go 101 today instead of 102, but either way, it's going to feel like 105 or 106 by the afternoon when you factor in the humidity. And look at the feels like numbers across the state. They're pretty huge. You got a lot of humidity across East Texas, so places like Tyler, Houston, Texarkana will have heat indices 110 plus. Our heat index, as I said, 104 to 105. It's not as bad, but it's still not so fun to be outside. Right now, 80 degrees and partly cloudy. 77 in New Braunfels, 79 in Converse, 73 in Bernie, and you've got 77 in Kerrville. So here's the extended forecast, and this is where it gives us some hope. High pressure builds, no hope over the weekend. It's still going to be hot, and this thing strengthens a little bit before it gets better. But as we get into late next week, it tries to shift off to the west a little bit. Notice it kind of changes shape, becomes more elongated. We've got a little area of low pressure. This is not tropical, but some of the models want to develop this just to our east and try to push it in to South Texas by, say, Thursday, Friday, maybe not this weekend, but next weekend. We'll see. It's still a little bit early in the game to buy into this, but we've had a few model runs that are showing that. And so I think that we'll add some rain chances in late next week and maybe some cooler temperatures too, which is a great thing. Meantime, out in the Atlantic, we've got Ernesto, which is not as strong as we thought it would be, but still packing a punch. 100-mile-per-hour winds. Is moving north-northeast at 13. It's going to track very close to Bermuda, a couple 100 miles either way, and you've got some big issues there in Bermuda. Right now, it looks like some of the outer bands will affect Bermuda, but as a Category 2 hurricane. So folks there are certainly bracing for that. And then as it moves north into colder waters, it will weaken and become extra tropical. All right, our extended forecast, 101 Saturday, 101 Sunday. I think we'll go 102, 103 next week as that heat high briefly gets stronger. But as I said, by Thursday and Friday, we will start to see that shift a little bit further west, and that's where we add in that rain chance, 20% on Thursday, and a little bit of a cool down to 100 with partly cloudy skies. We'll be right back.
When you have moderate to severe eczema, it's okay to show off. With Dupixent, show off your clearer skin and less itch. Because you have plenty of reasons to show off your skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, you can stay ahead of your eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after first dose. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Good morning, 6:23.
Yes, and here's something to think about on your Friday morning. Have you ever thought about what's in your dental floss?
No. As kids brush their teeth, though, this morning, a new report found that some surprising and potentially harmful chemicals in popular floss brands.
All right, that's why we got our guy, digital journalist Ivan Nidetta, who's going to tell us which brands contain forever chemicals, also known as PFAS.
Even if we don't follow it, we all know the advice from dentists.
Flossing is the game changer. Flossing makes a huge amount of difference in the mouth.
That advice isn't changing, but the findings from a Consumer Reports analysis of what's in your dental floss might have you thinking twice about the type of floss that you're using.
Some dental flosses use PFAS chemicals for a smoother glide. However, these forever chemicals have been linked to various health problems and environmental concerns. Some flosses also contain undisclosed flavors and are made of plastic.
CR and Made Safe, a nonprofit focused on product safety and sustainability, recently analyzed ingredients in a variety of flosses. 10 flosses either failed to disclose their ingredients contained PFAS or included other components linked to health concerns, posing higher risks to consumers. 3 flosses stood out as favorites because they contain safer and more sustainable ingredients. While companies aren't required to disclose all ingredients in dental floss, Tom's of Maine, Dental Lace, Cocoa Floss, and Nudge provided CR with a complete list of ingredients and confirmed they don't intentionally add PFAS to their products. Procter & Gamble, makers of Oral-B Glide, confirmed that their floss contains PTFE, a type of PFAS, citing its performance benefits. However, they maintain it's safe and free of certain phased-out PFAS. The Humble Co. provided partial information confirming PFAS-free status, but giving incomplete flavor details. The other companies did not respond to CR's inquiries or did not provide answers to questions. And for people who hate flossing with the string, how about a water flosser?
Water flossers like Waterpik work well for removing food debris, and although they may not be quite as effective as string floss at scraping away bacteria, they're a great option for people who dislike string floss or who find it difficult to use.
Remember, the best flossing method is the one you'll use regularly. Ivan Herrera, KSAT 12 News.
You a flosser?
I try, yes. I'm probably not as consistent with it as I should be. And I'm sure that a lot of parents are like, you know what, that's a daily battle for us to get their kids.
Yeah, no, I am an emergency flosser, so I don't do it. But if I get something in my teeth and I get freaked out thinking that it will never come out, then I'll try to get it out then. But yeah, either way, floss your teeth, guys. Time now is 6:26. We got 80 degrees outside.
Yeah, if you ask my dentist, he's probably like, no, he's not a great flosser. All right, we're taking you outside right now. The roads of Drive Cam. Alex Gomez is hitting the streets for us on a Friday morning. Hey, y'all, we are already about a half hour through GMSA at 6. We got another great half hour coming up. Happy Friday, everyone. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It is 6:30 and we are starting things out with a look at live cam across the beautiful city of San Antonio right now. We are getting you ready for your weekend.
Good morning, guys. It is 6:30 again on your Friday, August 16th, and all I gotta say is Bernie, Bernie,
there you go,
Bernie.
Yes. The Bernie Little League, yeah, what is it, Bernie versus the world? Love that there. And thank you again for starting out your morning with us. We have got a lot to get to, including a big back to school Monday looking right at you, Northside ISD, including some Friday finds on back to school snacks.
Plus, again, the Bernie Little League baseball team showed off some power last night in their first game of the Little League World Series. Very excited to watch.
That's right. They took care of business. That's all coming up in moments. But first, let's check things out on the roads for your Friday morning. Taking a look at our traffic authority, and things looking okay right now. 281 Boulevarde, 90 Medio Creek out there for our drivers on the west side of town. Traffic moving pretty good there. Of course, we know that 90 gets pretty busy throughout the mornings. 90 Nogalitos, same situation there as well. Let's go ahead and check back in with photojournalist Alex Gomez. He is in the streets for us on a Friday morning. Alex, how are things looking out there?
Friday morning TGIF. Good morning, RJ. Right now, things are looking great. I made it to the far northwest side this morning. I'm going up I-10 westbound near 1604 and UTSA Boulevard. Right now, not too much to worry about right now. No issues on this side of town, RJ.
All right, thank you very much, Alex, and that's good news for a lot of our drivers out there. Of course, a lot of school districts have started things up with school this year. Hey, do want to remind you, as Alex makes his way around the Alamo Dome, we'll be very busy tonight. We have got Def Leppard, the Steve Miller Band, and of course, Journey rocking out the dome tonight, Justin.
Love it. And Jaffney serenaded us. Jaffney and Alex serenaded us earlier. It was beautiful. So with that in mind, we're going to take a look at the event forecast tonight if you're heading out there. Things get started around 6 o'clock. It'll be 99 degrees. The heat is being a joker. Okay, so for my young ones in the studio, that's Steve Miller, okay? Then we've got drink lots of water to avoid hysteria at 8 o'clock. That is Def Leppard.
Nice.
95. And then at 10 o'clock, Don't Stop Believing. We all know what that is. That cool down will happen. It'll get down to 89. That's our cool down. But if you're heading down there, just know, yes, it'll be very hot. If you got dinner plans this evening, those temperatures will be toasty for sure. We've spent several days here at 100 or above. In fact, 5 days in a row now at 100 or above. And yesterday we got up to 102. We're going to make it 6 today, probably 7 and 8 over the weekend, too. We're forecasting a high right around 101, 101 in New Braunfels, 103 Hondo, 102 in Uvalde, and 103 is what we're forecasting in Eagle Pass later today. Yes, the heat is on. We got spoiled, if you remember, in July with lower temps and lots of rain. Everything got so lush outside, but now the triple digits are back with little rain in sight. In this morning's Gardening with KSAT, Sarah Costa shows us when and how much you should be watering your plants for them to survive August.
Triple digits got my plants like, help me, the thirst is real. Much better.
And we have about a month and a half left of this intense heat, but this is how you're going to get your plants through it. Currently in the stage 3 watering restrictions we're in with SAWS, hand watering is allowed any time of day, but let's make it count by watering either before 10 a.m. or after 7 p.m. That way the water is not drying up on your soil from the heat, and you don't run the risk of burning the leaves of your plants. And Mr. Toad, he loves it when I hand water.
My plants that are in the full sun, I'm watering every 2 to 3 days. My plants that are in the shade get watered once a week, maybe twice a week if it's really hot.
And when I do hand water, I water deeply, pointing the nozzle at the roots for 20 to 30 seconds on each plant until it forms a good puddle around it.
And as for your non-native grasses, no matter the amount of hand watering you do, with this heat and little rain in sight, it's a losing battle. Check KSAT's gardening section, where I talk about native ground cover options like frog fruit that can survive the heat and drought.
If you have a question about a certain plant when it comes to watering, for example, these rose bushes need deep watering about once a week, my friends at Rainbow Gardens are super helpful.
Happy gardening! I'm Sarah Costa, KSAT 12 News.
Sarah always does a great job with those. Well, we are continuing our coverage of the City of San Antonio budget. It is the largest the city has ever seen at nearly $4 billion, but it's also the first time in several years that the city has had to make some cuts. City staff just presented the first draft of the budget to City Council, and the final version is expected to be voted on September 19th. While this budget calls for more police officers, more money for street maintenance, more homeless camp cleanups, and staffing for new spay and neuter clinics. Right now on KSAT.com, we go into much more detail about what else the city budget would be used for. Meanwhile, the Bernie Little League baseball team is off to a smashing start. I like that, producer Colin, in the Little League World Series after their win against Newtown, Pennsylvania last night.
So you saw the highlights at the start of the hour, and now Devin Carp here in the studio to take us out to the ballpark, or should I say take us out to the ballpark, you know it, with how the community is celebrating the wins and what's next for the team. Good morning, Devin.
Oh, good morning, guys. You know, these kids are happy. The Bernie Little Leaguers are making their debut to the World Series last night, showing off this logo on their jerseys. Now, they're just representing one town. These guys are playing on behalf of the Southwest region. And with a fantastic 9-0 win, I'd say they're off to a pretty good start. Last night, we saw the team with that strong start having an early score, then one home run and one grand slam later. The team finished strong with that 9-0 lead against Newton. And in and around Bernie, there were several watch parties across town last night, including one at Free Roam Brewing Company. That was full of parents, neighbors, and other kiddos with their eyes glued to the game on the screens. And you don't need to be a parent of a Bernie Little Leaguer to get in on the fun. As KSAT taught the whole community could watch to come together and support the team.
We're a small, tight community, so I think we're all enjoying their success, and we're here to root them on.
Well, once you become a baseball mom, you just have that feeling in your heart when you see other kids play and you want them to win and be successful.
This team is complete from the top to the bottom. They've got great pitching. They play really good defense. Their fielding's fantastic. Their throwing percentage is great. They seem to be really good from the top to the bottom, and we're hoping that they can go all the way.
Now, I had the chance to meet the team last week when we covered their arrival to the San Antonio International Airport for their send-off. And let me tell you, from the energy I saw from those kids, I think we might be watching them for a long time. Some of them maybe in the MLB. Now, the team has their next challenge cut out for them when they're going to be playing again Monday night and facing off against the winner of the Northwest-Southeast matchup. It's going to be an exciting game, RJ and Jaffney.
To continue to root for the home
Yeah, that's right. And Devin, great coverage there. I know you've been following this squad as they make their way out there to the Little League World Series. Well, an exciting time for Burning, also exciting time for Spurs fans. The Silver and Black officially unveiling their schedule for the upcoming season.
And this year, the Spurs will get a little more national attention because they got 21 games broadcast from coast to coast. The Spurs will be taking on the New York Knicks on Christmas Day and then the Indiana Pacers in Paris on January the 25th.
All right, yeah, so an action-packed schedule here, and we want to hear from you. We are asking you, how far do you think that this upcoming Spurs squad will make it this year? This is the latest question right now on KSAT.com.
In our poll, you see it right now, everybody says they're going to miss the playoffs by 31%. Some people say 39% is going to make it to the first round, second round 11%, conference final 5%, and then the NBA finals we're looking at 14%. So numbers are a little bit different from what we did it in the first hour, but of course we're going to be looking at this poll throughout the rest of this morning.
Yeah, I agree with our viewers right here. I think this is about right. I think Wemby year 2, as I say, Wemby year 2 loading right now. I think that they will make it to the playoffs. I obviously want to hope that they make it further on down the road, but I think this squad's ready to go. Remember, Chris Paul III is now with us, and we also have Harrison Barnes. So this is going to be a nice team to watch this year.
Very much so.
I know Jeff's excited to be back in the Alamo City.
I got to get in it, man. I got to get my Spurs energy going.
Yeah, keep on voting, and we will continue to follow those results. 6:39 right now, 80 degrees outside.
Just ahead, it is time for a new Friday Finds. We're talking about that back-to-school snacks and how you can save more at the store.
Well, happy Friday. The first weeks of back to school are in full swing. Here with our Friday Finds is content creator Lauren Lavati with some ways to save on those back to school snacks. Good morning, Lauren.
Good morning, Patty.
All right. Well, this is a problem all of us can relate to, the rising cost of food. What have you found that can help families save?
Yeah, so a great place to start is the MyAGB app. There are hundreds of digital coupons found in the app, and now that back to school is in full swing, they kind of gear a lot of their coupons towards that. So like right now, you can actually get 2 pounds of Cosmic apples, and you'll get $1.50 off those 2 pounds, which makes each pound about 75 cents. We also have a combo loco offer where you can buy the 12-pack of Cheez-It snacks and get the Rice Krispies for free, which is a great deal. And also, it's still super hot here in Texas, so for an afternoon snack after school, you can grab the Luigi's Italian Ice. Those are $2.98, and we have a $2 off unlimited coupon, which is going to make each one of those only 98 cents. So great deals on snacks and other back-to-school items right now at HEB.
All right, thanks for doing the math for me. What about some low-cost, fast meals for parents that are trying to adjust to this new schedule?
Yeah, the meal deals at HEB are going to be a great option. And like I mentioned, since it is back to school time, they're going to gear a lot of their offers towards that. So recently we've even had where you can buy the lunch meat and you're going to get all the sides free. And sometimes they even do it for dinner items where you get the main entree and all the sides are going to be completely free with their meal deal coupons.
All right, Lauren, and in the past, you've mentioned rebate apps. How do these work?
Rebate apps are a great option to save money as well. I'm going to mention my favorite, which is Ibotta, and it's really simple to use. All you have to do is download the Ibotta app, and on the app, there's going to be hundreds of offers for grocery items and other household products. All you have to do is add those to your list, go to the store, buy those items, and then submit your receipt, and they're going to give you cash back, which you can then cash out to your bank account or even for a gift card.
Oh, those are good suggestions. Thank you so much for joining us today. You can follow her on Instagram at TXFrugalFinds. Patty Santos, KSAT 12 News.
Oh, it's cool to have those finds on hand.
Yes, absolutely. And I know Justin likes himself that combo loco, right?
Yes, I do.
He definitely does. Yeah, thank you very much to Patty for that right there. All right, let's check things out on the roads right now. Taking a look at your traffic authority as we take a look at some of our cameras there. 37 Fair Avenue. Hey, shout out to the Highlands Owls out there on the southeast side. 37 at Houston. Downtown area, traffic looking pretty good. Only thing we're seeing right now, 1604 and Green Mountain Road. We do have a stalled vehicle there. So if you're headed out to Madison High School right now, all their students, teachers, staff in that area, keep in mind we do have a stalled vehicle out there. All right, Alex Gomez, he's been checking things out for us on a fun Friday morning, but it looks like we do have an incident out there now. Alex, how are things looking out there?
Good morning, RJ. Yeah, this incident's going to be minor, but it's going to be on the northwest side, the frontage road of I-10 westbound right at Ramsgate. In fact, if I zoom out, you can see this is right in front of USAA. So if you work in this area, you're coming down the frontage road I-10 westbound, you're going to have that left lane blocked. So be careful for SAPD because they're still walking around the area right here. But again, not affecting the main lanes. This is all going to be on the frontage road of I-10. RJ.
Okay, thank you very much, Alex. And you know what? He brings up a good point, guys. Yeah, definitely want to make sure that you move over to the side of the road, let those emergency officials, in this case, San Antonio Police, do their stuff. Also, school zone safety, very big as well. Just a reminder there for all of our drivers.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, not to sound like an old man, but get off your cell phone. Don't be on your cell phone, especially in those school zones, because that fine is
1,000%.
It's pricey.
No joke.
Yeah,
it is.
It is.
So yeah, be careful. Hey, we're looking for some hope down the line, guys, because I know this heat has been so unbearable. I think we may get some as we get towards the end of the forecast here. So as we look at Futurecast, this is the upper level winds, and that is your heat high that we love to hate so much. It has parked itself over Texas, which is why we've seen 5 days in a row now of 100 or above, and it's still going to be parked here over the weekend. So the weekend's still going to be plenty warm. Temperatures will be 100 plus. It actually grows in strength a little bit. This is Saturday at 6 o'clock. And then by Sunday, Monday, still there. In fact, it's still rather large, covers a lot of real estate. There will be hot temperatures from the desert Southwest all the way into Texas. Here's what gives me a little bit of hope, though. As we get into the middle part of the week, and especially the end of the week, this high starts to shrink just a little bit, tries to shift west. Now, it'll be a big question is how far west does it move? But an area of low pressure tries to develop here over parts of the northern Gulf. Now, this is not a tropical low. This would just be your typical everyday low. But if it moves west, which some models are indicating, underneath this ridge, then we could get some rain here in San Antonio, maybe late next week into next weekend, not this weekend, but the next. Something to watch. And look, this is really, really far out, so the models aren't going to be just super accurate here. But the trending is there, and that's what we look for and we hope for. And I did add in a 20% chance of rain to account for that small pattern change as early as Thursday. But it may take, again, a little bit longer than that for things to unfold. We'll certainly keep you posted. But, we need some positivity. We need something to look forward to, and I think that could be it. As we go outside for you right now, 80 in San Antonio, 77 in New Braunfels, 79 Converse, 73 Boerne, 76 in Kerrville. Mostly clear morning. And there is that heat high once again, and there is a storm system up to the north with a trailing front, but that front does not make it into Texas. This storm system will bring rain and storms to parts of Michigan today, Ohio, and you can see some much cooler weather and some showers up across parts of Minnesota this morning. But that's all well north of us. We're down where the heat is. Heat alerts are back in effect, not so much for us, but a large portion of East Texas, in Arkansas and northern Louisiana, where there are excessive heat warnings. That's where they'll see temperatures in triple digits, but also a ton of humidity. So that'll push heat indices up to 115 in Texarkana, 111 in Houston, 109 in Corpus Christi. I think our heat index will be more in the order of 104 to 105. But still not great fun to be outside. Extended forecast for today, I should say 91 at noontime, and then we'll be up around 101 for that high temperature. There's your extended forecast, and it includes a lot of triple digits still. But by Thursday, we bring the temperature down a little bit from 103 to 100.
Hey.
And do add in some rain chances. Again, don't get your hopes up too much, but at least the models are signaling that something changing.
3-degree difference.
Woohoo!
Just feel it.
Every degree counts.
Every degree counts. You're right.
Yes. And hopefully the kids, football practice, band practice, ROTC, you guys are staying safe out there. Time now, 6:50, 80 degrees outside.
Taking a live look outside right now. San Antonio looking great. Beautiful day out there. Please let Boerne Little League's win that they did yesterday be a motivator to you to get out there and be nothing but greatness on this Friday.
Welcome back to Good Morning San Antonio. Well, this morning we're asking you, in light of the Spurs season schedule coming out, how far do you think the Silver and Black will make it this year? That's the question right now on KSAT.com.
So we got just around 270 votes. All of you who woke up and started getting your votes in, thank you so much. And if we're looking at the answers right now, you got first round, 40% winning. A lot of people think they're going to make it to that round, but we got the 13% that thinks they're going to get to the NBA Finals,
The eternal optimist thinking that we are going to get the 6th championship. Remember the race for Sace?
Yeah.
That was a thing for a lot, and then we finally...
Hashtag shock the world.
I need to check in with Justin, though. What are your
Conference
thoughts?
finals, that's what I'm going with.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to be positive. I'm going to say NBA Finals. Let's do it. Let's go all the way, man. I'm telling you.
So now I feel...
He's like probably the realistic
here.
one.
Yeah, the realist. I think first round, I think anything less than that would be pretty disappointing. Again, I'm really excited to see what Victor Wembanyama does with Chris Paul. He had a great Olympics run, won the silver medal, got close to winning the gold. So, yeah, I think Wemby's coming in motivated, ready to go.
Let's do it.
Yes, as Justin says, hashtag shock the world. It's finally going to work, Justin. It took 3 years.
I know.
Traffic Authority 281 at Grayson. Traffic looking pretty good out there for all of our folks around the Pearl area. And again, the only thing I saw recently was just that incident 1604 over at Green Mountain Road. So keep that in mind, all of you Madison Mavericks headed out to school today. Let's check in one last time on a Friday morning with Alex Gomez. He was at an incident earlier. Let's get the latest out there. Alex?
Yeah, and this incident is in the clearing stages right now, RJ. This is going to be on I-10 eastbound. Right on the frontage road, right in front of USAA. So if you work in this area, just be careful because the left lane is blocked right now. This is right before the entrance. But again, I-10 eastbound, the main lanes of it not being affected. This is all on the frontage road, RJ.
All right, thank you very much for that update, Alex. Justin, weekend weather.
I think you probably know where this is going. 101 Saturday, 101 Sunday. Maybe a little bit hotter to start next week. Even Wednesday, right now we're going 103. But, again, maybe a little bit of glimmer of hope towards the end of that forecast going into next weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend. There could be some relief, and we'll hope for that. We'll see if the computer models stay on that idea, and we'll let you know as we get a little bit closer.
All right, then.
Yes,
Bye.
Enjoy yourself. If you're going out to that concert at the Dome, Northside, we will see you Monday.
Have a great weekend.